out your window, but you're welcome for not getting robbed. Oh, hey, what's up? I'm a superhero.
Hello.
Hi.
I swear all of our videos start off like this, just in the same scenario.
We're being polite. Hello.
How are you today?
He doesn't care.
No.
I used that joke in the last one. So.
Anyway, so today we're going to be talking about DC mostly, because we've never really done a proper DC video.
No, we haven't.
But the thing is, we're huge fans of DC. Well, essentially.
I mean, you got DC and you got Marvel, but you know, we're fans. We enjoy it as much as the next
I think
guy.
Fox is kind of in between.
Who?
Fox.
Who? You mean Disney? First, we're going to talk about
Shazam!
thing.
I don't know how this is going to go. Should we just try and do the Shazam thing? Shazam!
Spaff. Shazam. So the trailer came out. It was a bit of a surprise. It was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't really started filming that long ago, I don't think.
No,
it was only like really late last year, like September-ish, kind of.
I don't really know when it was started filming, but it looked good. Like,
I mean, yeah.
When the trailer first came out, you were saying to me how instantly you get a vibe of Marvel. It has that
cheesiness.
Well, yeah, gritty but funny, and it was like Guardians style. You know, like new Thor. Like it has that the elements of a Marvel movie. So my thought process is this will probably be a good movie.
Completely. And
so,
the thing is as well is so far what I've seen, Zachary Levi's performance in it is
he
really
put
good.
On such a his physique. If you see him in Chuck, he's like. He's rocking a little bit,
hair.
like a little bit of a dad bod. I'm pretty sure he was ripped in that, but skinnier. But he put on so much weight. Muscle. Should I say muscle? It's not weight. He put on muscle specifically for this role, and it's nice to see an actor dive into it because he would have been the last person that I would have gone superhero.
Yeah, completely. So I think about a year ago or a few months. Well, as I said, it hasn't been filming that long, but I remember seeing loads of posts of Instagram. Like, here's a picture now. It's with the suit and everything. At first, I thought, seriously, how the hell is this in the same universe as Batman and Superman? Because that film is one of my favourite films. A lot of people disliked it because I say like you have to look at it as it's not a superhero film. Anyway, besides that, this is very, very different.
In it. It's got superheroes in it. Yeah. But, anyway, carry on, do your thing. Just literally, Jack puts up an idea, I shit on it, and that's how this movie thing goes.
Yeah, it's just like the Emoji Movie.
Yeah, exactly. Terrible. Rotten Tomatoes gives it a... And then we're done.
Anyway, so back to DC. I really like Jet D. Grazier. He was really good in it, and I think he's really good.
Yeah, he's that kid. He's going places.
Yeah.
I mean, as in like the kid he's got good range because he can play a nerd, but in this one he's more of a
he's disabled. He's got like a broken foot or something, and he's
I don't know. It's cool. It is a nice like contrast to what you have inside normal superhero movies. Like take Iron Man 3 for example. The kid from that, I can't remember his name. Insert picture here of that kid, and he was a very like advanced child, and he was like, oh well, you need this, you're having a panic attack here, and he was very like well thought out as a character. His character arc developed really quickly and really advanced for his age limit, but this one, because it's Shazam and because of the story behind it, he's still a kid. He's like, oh, you've got fists, you've got this, oh, you're going to do that. And
like, you got Billy the Fight. And the thing that made me laugh in that trailer was you could see like Zachary Levi's such a good performance. Because if it is like a kid getting superheroes and everything, it's like the scene just when like he gets shot off, he's like,
you're bulletproof!
And it's just the way, if you split for 1 second in the trailer, like he's just filming it laughing, and then Zachary Levi's just like, like just looking at him laughing, and just go, okay, back to work.
That is exactly what a kid would do, and I think they've captured the
vibe. We would fucking do it. Literally,
I'd be like, I'm nearly 24, and that's exactly how I'd be like, well, I'm bulletproof, it's great. But I think that's exactly what it needed. And that's, in the essence of Shazam, it's perfect. I don't know how it'll fit in with what we've got already.
It feels very the same cinematography to Ant-Man, in a way.
Yes, very playful, very light, very fun, very thought out.
I was thinking this is what DC really needs. I mean, my opinion, Man of Steel, brilliant. Batman vs Superman, off edge. Was still good.
I mean, I liked the extended cut. The extended cut of Batman vs Superman.
When you see Ben Affleck's ass.
That's the bit that sold it to me. The butt. But I think...
the butt.
the butt booty. But what I think for me that I enjoyed the most was in the trailer, everything that you wanted to see from a Shazam movie was there. Like you wanted to see Shazam in full costume, you wanted to see him turn into Shazam, you want to see the dynamic with his friends, you want to see how he interacts with bad guys, and he said stuff like, you're going to die now, and it's like, oh okay, he's literally speaking like a child would speak, because no vigilante superhero, you wouldn't see Batman like, you're going to die now, because he wouldn't say it because of the morals he upholds. But as a child, you say stupid things. You say things you will regret.
Yeah.
I don't think for one second they're going to have him murder anybody in this movie.
No.
But that's what a child would say.
The thing, yeah, like completely. But the thing is, what was funny as well is how far the DCEU, well, what's it called again now? Worlds of DC.
Yeah, Worlds of DC. What a terrible title.
Yeah. Either way, though, we'll talk about that later. But it's like in the very first Man of Steel, very first DC, it was like crazy because it was in Batman vs Superman. It was all this massive concept about like very political as well, wasn't it?
Very,
because
very political.
it was saying like Superman killed Zod. Should Superman be trusted?
Yeah,
Can he control his rage. And in this, like
the destroying of the city, and it's I even touched on in Justice League as well, isn't it? Like how you will be accountable for your actions. Like there will be consequences to every immoral action you do by the people, even if it's morally just for you to do it. So
and there are two ways of looking at this plan as well, because from the very beginning, Zack Snyder, who started off the DCEU, he said that from the very beginning, the DC will gradually like become lighter.
Yeah.
It'll become more not family friendly, but just lighter. He said.
I mean, if you look at Wonder Woman, that was more of a. I'd say Wonder Woman was more family orientated than, you know, the previous DC movies. He's getting beer. Of course, he's getting beer. Always. What an alcoholic. But if you go to...
It's hot in this room, man.
It is very hot in here. If you go to other movies, such as, you know, like with Shazam, and then if they bring out this Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix in it, you're going to get weird tangented bits because...
Especially like if you can try and class Suicide Squad and Shazam in the same world.
That's exactly it. You need to find a happy medium. So with Zack Snyder saying it's going to get lighter, I think you probably need it.
Yeah.
But then you throw into the mix...
He's literally doing shades of it as well.
Yeah.
So he's like, it's not just like, oh, dark, light. It's just darker, grey.
Yeah.
Grey.
And then you've got like Wonder Woman somewhere in there, and then you've got Shazam, which is going to be the happy-go, like lucky movie. And then you'll, because of the Joaquin Phoenix movie, if it's inside or outside of it, or the Jared Leto Joker movie, that'll swing it back round. And then you've got things like Aquaman, which we'll talk about in a bit. But Aquaman, I think, will sit somewhere on par with Wonder Woman. I think they're the two movies for me that will probably save the DC or the Worlds of DC, whatever stupid fucking name they come up with. But I think those two are there. You got the other two at the bottom, which were the drawing, and then as soon as you extend that character, Justice League will sit somewhere comfortably in the middle. Because I know you like Justice League.
I don't actually.
You don't?
I hate Justice
you
League. No, I think...
We're learning something new together, audience.
No, I wasn't too keen. Honestly, I think it could have been done a lot better. A lot of people are saying it's because Zack Snyder couldn't, well, bless him. He's had a very bad thing happen. But anyway, Joss Whedon took over and directed Avengers.
Yeah, Joss Whedon. I mean, it was a weird one because he was bolted on to do Batgirl as well, wasn't he? It was in a TV series or a movie, and then he dropped out. But
it was. I think the reason I didn't like Justice League was because it was like I loved every element from Batman vs Superman. That's just me. That's just what I think. But Justice League, I was thinking as a follow-up where they teased that Superman was going to have the black suit. He was going to have a full-on.
The good thing he might have had the mullet as well, though. That came with that. Don't put the mullet.
But he would have had the red eyes.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, there was a lot they could have done with it, but then you've got other things. For example, you've got like a Flash movie, and if they do Flashpoint or they do, you know, anything Flash related, you'll have the contrast of the TV series. So you're up against that, and that's got its own audience, along with Arrow and everything else that the DC TV series do.
And they've mentioned Batman several times.
Like Batman is the line between all of them. I don't think he's mentioned in Wonder Woman actually, because it's obviously set
it's who Arrow.
No. Batman, he's not mentioned at all in Wonder
Woman.
Woman.
No, not at all. But that's what they're saying.
I don't know if he'll be mentioned in Aquaman either, because I don't know if Aquaman is set before.
Yeah. It's showing his kind of origin story when you see he's a kid. But the thing is, Shazam is obviously set after because you see.
Yeah, because you see the Batman. He's got the
Batarang and
Batarang. Is that what they're called? Yeah, Batarang. Yeah.
And they've got this Superman
on the newspaper. Yeah. I assume they'll tease some other villains in there. Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if you saw footage from a TV spot in regards to like news article or news flash about something from Suicide Squad, because they're more a bit light-hearted but could still be tagged into Shazam.
I think the way they can make it work in this film is if they were to do a little cameo, like for example what they did with Falcon and Ant-Man. Maybe they could do something like someone who's not a huge character, but maybe someone like Cyborg or the Flash, just to show up.
The Flash would be because Ezra Miller's character, like Flash.
He's kind of kiddie.
Yeah, he's quite young. He makes jokes. He'd be a quite good ensemble piece.
Like Flash could be there in a store eating pizza or something, and Shazam would just go past or something, and he'll be just like drop the pizza and then quickly grab it up and just be like, Pet Cemetery, or just something like you said before, or
like,
just another movie.
It would work. Like I think he would be the only character I could see working inside a Shazam movie.
Completely.